Hello and welcome back to a vlog. I can't say it'll be all vlogs from here on out because there will be some more sit down videos, and I do want to do a self-publishing update video that might come next. We'll see if I can get it filmed, but I think we're done with a lot of the year compass and 1 second every day, the Christmas gifts videos, so we are kind of getting back towards more of vlog content. Although one of my goals for this year, I do want to make more sit down videos. I do want to do more writing and publishing related videos and things like that. There's still going to be 3 videos every week, and there will still be at least 2 vlogs every week. I'm not sure I can do 4 sit down videos a month, but I'm going to aim for like 2 to 4. So stay tuned. But today is going to be a vlog. We're doing a vlog, but something happened a few days ago on a day that I wasn't vlogging that was kind of important. Yeah, I'm going to cut straight to that footage and then we'll come back and chat a little bit. But yeah, I still can't quite believe I managed this. It was a goal for this year, and I did it before I could even film my year compass video. I'd already accomplished it. So yeah, I'm smiling, but I'm also still exhausted, and you will see why. So take a look at the incredible hike I went on just a couple days ago. I'm not even sure if you'll be able to hear me properly because it's very breezy up here. This was not supposed to happen today. Well, I didn't do it by New Year's, but I've managed it before my birthday. I made it to the top of this loop. I'll talk more when I get back down, I can hear people approaching the top, and I don't want to be a crying, chattering mess when they get up here and see me. Oh, but oh my God, I can't believe I did it. Now I have to get back down. Okay, it took me 2 hours and 49 minutes and 4.87 miles and 768 feet of elevation gain. But I can say that I have done the Gateway Loop for the first time in, it has to be at least 7 years, if not 8. As you saw, I was very emotional at the top. I think now I'm just too tired. I'm too tired to feel anything else. I am exhausted. This might be the one time I do it. So, and thankfully, because this was not part of the plan today. So I did not bring enough water for that hike. Thankfully, there's a water bottle refill station at the visitor center. So I was down to like this much water left. So I have refilled and now I'm sucking down water. So what happened? How did we get here? Because this was not the plan. I'm not even vlogging today. I'm gonna have to insert this into the vlog I'd planned on filming over the weekend. I'm not vlogging today. I was just gonna go for a hike. I got started at 1. It is now just about 4. I was just gonna go along the trail that I did on New Year's Eve. And I thought, I'll go up that trail. I'll go up that side of the Gateway Loop because I hadn't really done much of that side. I've been trying to go up the north side of the Gateway Loop. So I thought, go up the south side. I'll go past where I turned to head towards the Levee Trail on New Year's Eve. And I'll just go another like half mile. I'll see a little bit more of what that side of the trail of the loop looks like. When I got to the split off where I split off on New Year's Eve, I had thought that sign said the Gateway Saddle was another 1.5 miles. And so if I went another half a mile, it'd still be a mile to the top. And so that would be easy to just turn around after another half mile. But when I got to that point and saw the sign again, was clearly paying more attention this time, it said the Gateway Saddle was only 1 more mile. So if I did another half mile and then turned around, I'd only be half a mile from the top. So I thought, okay, I'm going to stick with the plan. I'm going to do another half mile and we'll just see what it looks like. Because I've done 2 attempts on the north side, and the north side is just really, really challenging. And I'd been struggling. I expected the south side to be the same, and it wasn't. And I think this is why in the past I've always gone up the north side and down the south side, because the south side is a little bit easier. Like you're still going up the same elevation. I don't know why, because I'm also pretty tired today, and I'm on day 3 of my period. Sorry if that's TMI, but I am. So like I should probably be sitting at home with a hot water bottle over my uterus today and just watching TV or reading a book, not hiking nearly 5 miles. But I got going up that south side, and the weather was nice. It's a cloudy day. The closer to the top I got, the breezier it got. I was feeling okay. And I thought, I'm only half a mile from the top. This might be the last day that I'm able to do this. Like I might not have another day where I feel like I can do this. I should just go for it. And I still had more than half my water bottle left at that point. I wasn't drinking a whole lot of water on the hike up. So I thought, this is not the circumstances. Like if I'd planned this, I would have maybe paced myself a little bit more from the beginning. I would have brought my backpack with more bottles of water. I would have brought more snacks. I would have told my mom where I was going. I told her I was going hiking, but I didn't tell her I was attempting that. I did text her from the top to let her know what I'd done. Coming back down, I can now see I actually wasn't that far off from my last attempt going up the north side. I was a lot closer than I thought to where the trail splits and you got the last half mile to the Gateway Saddle. So I was closer than I thought the last time. Even though they're roughly the same distance, the north side is much steeper. The south side, I feel like, is a little bit longer, but it's less steep of an incline, and so it doesn't feel as bad. And so there's pros and cons to going up each side and going down each side. So going up the south side, I think, was easier because it was less, the incline was less steep. So that made it easier for me to just maintain a decent pace and get to the top. Going down the north side, however, was very steep. And so as I was getting more tired, my legs just I was getting a little shaky towards the end. Just my legs were getting very, 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 very tired. And I just needed to get back to the car. So I made it. I did it. I was very emotional at the top, the last like quarter of a mile. Once I could see, holy crap, there it is. I'm nearly there. I lost it. And then by the time I actually got to the top, it helped that there was no one up there at the moment I hit the top. And like, I recognized it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this is it. Like, I'm here, this is it. Because I recognized it from back when I could hike up there more frequently. And there's a sign and there's a nice place that you can kind of stand and take pictures and look at the views. Stood up there, took some pictures, took some video, chatted to a couple people who also had made it up there on the same time as me. A family got up there and they asked me to take a picture of them. So I did. And then I asked them if they'd take a picture of me. I'll try to put it up on the screen. But yeah, I wanted to stay up there. I did not want to come back down. I really wanted to sit up there for a while, but I knew I was getting tired. This might be my one shot, my one successful attempt for the season. I don't know if I'll have it in me again to do this again, because it is, for me, it's a long hike. I think just everything aligned in terms of the weather and the cloud cover and feeling okay. So I don't know. I might try this again. I might try it again doing the opposite direction, but this still counts as a win as far as I'm concerned. Going up the north side is the more challenging direction, I think. I just think the north side is steeper and more challenging, and that is the like harder workout as far as a hike. But if one direction or doing something one way is not working out and isn't giving you the results that you want, you try a different way. Maybe that's the lesson I was meant to learn today, that going up the north side hadn't been working, but the south side and going up that side and doing it from that direction, that did work, and it worked pretty well. I would like to do it again at some point, but if I don't do it again this season, that will be fine. I still count this as an absolute win. I'm just so flipping proud of myself. It's been a very, very, very long road to get here, and considering, 5-6 years ago, I still had days, even just a few years ago, I still had days where fibro could have me bedbound for most of the day. When I was first diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and thinking back to how horrible I felt most days back then, Andrea in early 2016 and 2017, I don't think she would have believed that Andrea in early 2023 would be hiking those trails again. And it might never be a regular thing the way that it used to be. I don't know that I'll ever be able to come out here every weekend and do that trail. And that's fine. But just to know that I can do it. That's what makes me emotional. It just feels like it's been a really, really, really long road. And there were so many days and weeks and months where this just felt impossible. And so to be doing it just feels unbelievable. But as you guys will know by the time this vlog goes up, my word of the year for 2023 is believe. And I think this is a good example of why that word is my word of the year for this year, because even last year, this felt unbelievable that I could ever do this. And now I've done it. And now I know I can do it. I know it's a lot of work, and I know it's really hard, and I know it's a big challenge, and it takes a lot out of me. Like, I'm going to be doing very little tomorrow. But yeah, this is just incredible. We're going to now go back to the regularly scheduled vlog. But gosh, I did it. I actually did it. So it's been 2 days. It's Saturday, and I did that on Thursday. I'm still just as blown away by it as I was, as you saw in the car just now, but it's amazing, and I still can't believe I did that. If you are wondering now, Andrea, how is your fibromyalgia reacted to that hike? Not well is the answer. It's been rough. I will fully admit that it has been very, very rough. There has definitely been a price to pay for that. Didn't really do much yesterday. I'm on the fence if I'm gonna go for a hike today. So I don't wanna wear myself out today and then not be able to hike tomorrow. But Thursday night, immediately following the hike, like just the drive back to my apartment, by the time I got back to my apartment, I could barely get out of my car. The muscle fatigue and stuff was already setting in. Walking up the one flight of stairs to my apartment felt like climbing that whole mountain all over again. Getting into bed that night, my knees have like borne the brunt of the pain, but hips, back, like everything has been hurting as well. So that night was probably the worst, and I think I was in so much pain from the hike that night that I just didn't sleep well Thursday night. So yesterday, Friday, I was still not feeling that great. I was still feeling really tired and a bit in pain. I did sleep better last night. So this morning, I've got a little bit of achiness in my knees, but overall, I'm almost back to like my personal normal. It definitely kind of knocked me out for a couple days. So I don't think it's a hike that I can do on a regular basis like I used to. I used to be able to do that whole loop like every weekend. Not anymore. But I did it. I did it. It was worth it. There has been a price to pay for it physically, but it was worth it, and I'm very glad. But yeah, this is going to be a kind of weekend vlog. It's the last weekend before the semester starts, so I'm kind of back at work here at my desk on Monday, and then back in the classroom on Tuesday. So today and tomorrow are like my last days off of like vacation, but we're not going to talk about that. That's not going to be the purpose of this vlog. This vlog is just going to be a cozy, relaxing weekend vlog. Gonna have a cozy afternoon in front of the tree, reading a Christmas novel, pretending that the semester doesn't start in 2 days, and just have a really nice afternoon. Okay, it is now later in the afternoon. It is 4:22. I'm nearly done with that book and I'm really enjoying it, but I really wanted to get out for a moment. I'm not going hiking. We'll go hiking tomorrow. So there will be another hike in this vlog, but not today. So we're just gonna go for like halfway around the block. I don't even think I'm gonna do the full loop. We're just gonna keep it simple. Just go kind of short and slow is kind of the plan. I just want to stretch my legs a little bit. Anyway, I can feel it getting darker in here, so I need to just get out and go for my walk around the block before it gets any darker, and then we can come home, get all the fairy lights switched back on, and have a cozy evening. It's now Sunday morning. And still morning, 10:30. So I have managed to sleep, but also not sleep the whole day away. So that's good. For today, I'm just gonna sit and relax. I have a vlog I need to edit. I need to edit the New Year's Day vlog. And then I want to read. I am about halfway through. So I finished, I think it was called The Christmas Invitation by Trisha Ashley, I think. That was great. So I finished that yesterday and then started 5 Winters, and I'm really enjoying that one. So I'm about halfway through that one. I ended up reading a lot last night. I think I can finish it today. Then I'm going for a hike at 3:30 with my friend Karen, and her daughter is going to join us as well. So that'll be really nice. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. So yeah, it should be an absolutely lovely day full of cozy editing, even cozier reading, and then a beautiful, magical hike later this afternoon. Right, it is 3:15, so I need to dash out the door because I'm meeting my friend and her daughter at 3:30. I'm gonna get out and enjoy a nice hike with my friend. My knees are still really sore. I probably should tape them with athletic tape, but I'm not going to. We'll see how they do. If I go for a hike tomorrow and they're still bad, I will tape them tomorrow. Because my friend's daughter is coming with us, we probably won't do as long of a hike as I originally planned. So that kind of worked out. I definitely feel like I'm still recovering from my epic hike on Thursday, but walking around the neighborhood yesterday was nice, just walking around the block a little bit. Glad I'm getting out for a hike today. I've had a lovely afternoon reading. I got the vlog edited. It is edited and exported, so I will upload it tonight. Got the thumbnail done, so that's good. I've put in a Whole Foods order for tomorrow, so that will be delivered tomorrow. And then I did do some more reading. I've got like 39 minutes left in 5 Winters. I'm really enjoying it. So I definitely want to finish it possibly before dinner. For now, I need to stop talking and get on the road and go hiking with my friend. That was lovely. We did probably about an hour and a half and almost 2.5 miles. Obviously, I wasn't going to get my friend and her daughter in the vlog, so it looked like I was by myself, but I was with 2 people, and we had a lovely time. Nice chat with the 2 of them. We'll see about hiking tomorrow, but I want to try to hike tomorrow if I can, because I won't be able to hike on Tuesday or on Thursday. I might try to go for a short hike on Wednesday. Gorgeous, gorgeous clear day for our hike today. Ended up doing a few connecting different bits of the trail because I wanted to take us in a direction where if her daughter did get tired or if I was just having too much trouble with my knees, we could kind of stop the hike early. But if we were feeling good, we could just keep extending it. And so that's what we managed to do. So it was really, really nice. And I had a good time. It was just what I needed for today. But now I think it is time to get home, take a shower. It is 5:13, so about 5:15. So I think I can get home, take a shower, get cleaned up and cozy again, and then do some more reading, I think. And finish that book before I have dinner and find something to watch on TV. And just having another cozy night in front of the tree. I know I need to take the tree down. It's probably not going to happen until next weekend though, because I know I'm not going to have the energy to do it during the week with getting back to work. And I almost feel like I need the tree up for just one more week. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes I feel like I have to get it down before the semester starts because seeing the tree when I'm going back to work just feels too depressing, because it's just like really reminds me that Christmas is done when the spring semester starts. But other years it feels like I just need the tree and that festive cheer for a little bit longer to get me through the first week or so of classes. Anyway, I've been rambling for far too long. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna get cleaned up. We're gonna have a nice cozy evening. And I just keep telling myself, yes, tomorrow is a work day, but I'm a big girl and I've got to get back to work eventually. And at least it's a work from home day, so it'll be fine. But we're not gonna think about that right now. Right now, we're just gonna think about having a lovely, cozy evening and finishing that book, because I am so close to finishing that book. Okay, it is now 10:33. I need to get in bed, do some reading, have lights out by 11:30 at the latest, because it's a school night. I've got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be fine. This is what I've been telling myself all night. I'm definitely feeling a little bit anxious tonight. I've been honestly feeling anxious for the last several days, and I don't think it's just to do with work. I think it's a lot of things. I think it's also partially hormonal and just residual effects of the burnout that I've been dealing with for years. And I feel like every semester back, I just feel this like almost panic of I'm so tired and I just want to keep resting and I'm not ready to get back to work because I still haven't like dug myself out of the hole of burnout, which is the whole thing that like kicked off this whole like slow living, mindful living, intentional behavior kind of mindset that I've been doing for the past year and a half, 2 years now. Just that feeling of something has to change. Like I kind of know where the anxiety is coming from and I can manage it intellectually and logically, and I can recognize it, recognize where it's coming from, kind of engage in self-talk and talk myself down, and it's not that big of a deal, and you can do this, and you've done this before, and you know what all of this, where all of this is coming from, Andrea. It's not It's not as big in real life as it feels in my head. Like I can do all of that self-talk and intellectually like understand where it's coming from. But physically, like deep down, there's still this anxiety that I am dealing with. And I don't know. I don't know what to do other than cozy nights, and I probably need to start doing yoga more again, like even if it's just 5 minutes, just something, or like even just sitting in my chair and taking deep breaths and like focusing on my breath for like 3 minutes would probably be, you know, huge. And I think that's something I need to remind myself of in the mornings, to not just get so immediately swept away by my thoughts, but to give myself some time to sit and just be. That I don't have to jump out of bed and get straight to like getting ready and stuff, that I can kind of take my time and ease into the day. I think it's just so easy for me to get caught up in the physical feeling of the anxiety, because again, like I said, logically, intellectually, I know it's not that big of a deal, and I know I shouldn't put that much focus on it, and I can manage it that way, but it's the physiological effect of anxiety is what I'm struggling with. I don't know how to get my body to understand what my brain is kind of understanding. That like, yes, it's anxiety. Here's why I'm feeling it. Here's why it's not that big of a deal. Here's how we're coping with it. Like my brain can get that, but my body isn't. And I know a huge part of that it is connected to burnout. Like I think a lot of this is connected to burnout, and it just flares up, and like the start of a new semester triggers it. So I don't know. It's just weird. Thought I'd mention it because it's what's going on in the back of my head. So I know a huge part of helping it is sleeping and not staying up super late. So I'm gonna go read. We will talk more about work stuff. Our question of the vlog, I guess, since it's like the eve of everything starting back up for me, I'd love to know, especially by the time this video goes up, it's going to be the end of the second week of January. So I'm assuming you all are back to work. So how has your back to work gone? So are you back to work? If not, when do you go back to work, or when did you go back to work? Let me know. How did you feel about going back to work? Did you also have, I feel like part of it is a bit of the Sunday scaries, you know, just feeling like it's Monday and I'm back to work tomorrow, and I just want to hold on to how restful and relaxing these last few weeks have been. And you know, part of it is just like how I would normally feel the day on you know, a school night kind of a thing. So have any of you been dealing with the Sunday scaries or the Monday blues, or like just getting back into your routine? Has that been a struggle for any of you? Did any of you have, like, it's not dread that I'm feeling. I'm not dreading tomorrow. I'm not dreading this coming week. It's just, I don't know. There's just this undercurrent of anxiety that I'm dealing with. So am I alone in that, or were any of you feeling that as well? Let me know. I would love to know in the comments. Chat about anything I've talked about in this whole vlog. Let's just chat, because I like chatting with you guys. If you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that fun stuff as well. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye! Perfect timing, because I've got a low battery light. Bye.